Hi everybody, this video is about the three little mittens. This is written by Linda Bailey and illustrated by Natalia Shaloshvili. This is not an AR book at this time of making this video, but do check the AR Accelerator Reader online. At some point it might be an AR test you can take. Once there were two mittens, Dottie and other Dottie. They were fluffy and woolly and cozy and warm, and they looked exactly the same. But there was also a third mitten, Stripes. "You don't match," said Dottie. "That's right," said the other Dottie. "The little girl only has two hands. She'll never wear you. What's the use of a single mitten?" "I know I'm just one," said Stripes in a trembling voice, "but there must be a reason why I'm here." "Well, I don't see it," said Dottie. "Me neither," said other Dottie. The truth was, Stripes couldn't see her purpose either. Every day she was trapped all alone in the little girl's pocket. She never got out. She never made a snowball, and she never patted a dog. Poor little Stripes. Then one day the little girl had to take off other Dottie so that she could eat a blueberry muffin. As the little girl walked away, she didn't notice that other Dottie was left behind. Uh-oh. Now there was only Dottie and Stripes. The little girl decided to wear them together. "Seriously?" said Dottie. "This is just weird." Suddenly Dottie and Stripes were partners because they had to be. And here's the surprise. As they got to know each other, they began to like each other. In fact, they almost became friends. But just as that was happening, guess who turned up? Who do you think's going to show up? Other Stripes. "Oh, I don't believe it," said Stripes. "It's you, my old matchy partner. Where have you been all this time?" Other Stripes told a scary story. She had been dragged under the couch by the dog and left there for a whole month. The two Stripes were thrilled to be together again. Then suddenly they both turned to face Dottie. Sorry, said Stripes. "The little girl only has two hands and we match." "Oh," said Dottie in a shaky voice. "I guess I'll just go lie down in the pocket. Alone." "That's right," said other Stripes. "You don't match." Now who's being mean? Stripes is now being mean to Dottie. And that's when the mittens heard of a big voice. "Excuse me," said the voice. "I have a question." The mittens grasped in shock. They looked way up. It was the little girl. "Why do you have to match?" she asked. The mittens stared at her. Then they stared at each other. Then they thought for a very long time. "I know," whispered Dottie at last. "But here's what I do know. Someone's always getting left out." "Exactly," said little girl. "There's always a mitten who doesn't match." Mm, that's right. Dottie didn't know, but she does know that somebody's getting left out. She went to the closet, brought back a cardboard box. Out came a great tumble of mittens. Furry cuffs fell out, and so did other Snowflake. Starry Night was right behind, and then came other Pom Pom and Big Dino. They had lost their partners ages ago and had been stuck in the lost mitten box ever since. There were even a few odd gloves. "We're free!" yelled Cherry Pink and Bunny. "Oh my gosh, I thought we were never going to get out of there," said Rainbow. "Is it snowing?" asked Other Monkey. "I want to see the snow." Have you all seen snow? I'm sure some of you have who live further up north. After that, the little girl made a big change. Every day she wore 2 mittens that did not match. She was extremely fair about choosing so that over time, all the mittens would get a turn. At first, the mittens found it weird, but gradually she got used to it. They got to know and like each other. They made new friends. Each mitten they discovered was thoroughly remarkable in its own way and original. So now everybody's getting along. Nobody's being mean. That's good. Every morning brought a new surprise for the mittens. Whose turn was it today? Who would be the partners? Now that they didn't have to match anymore, they could concentrate on other things. They made snow people, they built forts, they shoveled the sidewalk, they hung on with all their might as the little girl sled raced down the hill. The mittens had never had so much fun before. And that's not all. The kids at the little girl's school noticed too. The little girl quickly became famous for her unusual mitten choices. In fact, she started a trend. Soon there were lots of kids wearing mixed up mittens. Every day, new and different combinations showed up. At last, each mitten was being appreciated for its true worth. It didn't have to match anymore. It just had to be itself. As you might guess, it wasn't long before the socks heard the story. Lying there in the sock drawer, rolled up in matchy-matchy pairs, it was all they could talk about. "Freedom!" they yelled as they leaped one by one from the drawer. "Freedom!" "Last one out is a rotten egg," yelled Big Gray Woolly. "Can't catch me," hollered White One with the hole in the toe. And of course, once the socks found out about something, the shoes are never far behind. What do you notice here? Oh, I see a shoe who doesn't have its partner. And after that, well, as you can see, life was never going to be the same again. The end. So, the moral of this story, which means, what do you think this story was the author was trying to tell you in this story? Trying to tell you that just because you don't quite fit in with the rest of the group at school doesn't mean you all can't be friends. Everyone can be friends. You don't have to wear special clothing, expensive clothing. You don't have to, be in a sport. For some people, have to be in a sport. Just be yourself. Just like the mittens, the little girl wanted them to be just themselves. So be just yourself. If you be just yourself, Everybody's going to like you. Be friendly. Be nice to people. They'll be friendly. They'll be nice back to you. Everybody can get along. Everybody can work together at school. It doesn't matter. So just because you are singled out, you're different than everybody else, doesn't mean that you can't work together. You can't be friends. So change out. Sorry guys, kind of got cut up there. If you like these mittens, please check out my Facebook page that says Lola's Enchanted Bookshelf, and it'll take you to the website, or check the link below. We'll give you the Facebook of my business page. Please check out. I have things on Etsy, have things on eBay that match the books that we're talking about for the most part. So please check the link below for all the links to go to. Please like this video, rewatch it over again, share my channel to everybody else so that they may listen to these read alouds, and please click like and follow my channel. Again, talk to you guys later. Bye.